Hi, my name is Lou with Nick's Building Supply, and I wanted to explain to you what it takes to deglaze a door if you're ever in the need to replace the glass in a door. In the millwork industry, there's always a time for any wood or door manufacturer where you can have a glass seal failure, and it is necessary to remove these stickings so that you can remove the glass, put in a new glass, and then put in a new molding. So let me explain to you how we do that. The first thing that we do is we take some type of a tool and we go along the perimeter and we slice the silicone off around the perimeter, because there is silicone that is connecting the sticking to the glass to prevent any water infiltration. So once we do that and all the way around, then we're going to take some sort of a mini flat bar like one of these, and there's two things that we have to do. You want to take a scraper like this and work it between the glass and the sticking, and you're going to force your way in, and you're going to break the bead. Typically you want to start in the middle, and you're going to work your way around, and you're just going to do your best to break the seal of silicone between the wood and the silicone. So we're going to keep working it in and out all the way around until we get to the corner, get back to the middle, and we're going to keep working it around until we get all the way into the corner. And then we're going to do the same thing on the edge and just keep breaking that, or we could try to drag it just to break the seal until we're in the corner. And we're going to do that on all four sides. There we go. Breaking the edge. All right. All four sides. There we go. All right, now that we have the silicone broken free, there we go. Now you want to take some sort of a mini bar, whatever you can find in the store or what you have in your toolbox, and you're just going to work it in the middle. You don't ever start on the corner. You want to start in the middle, and you see how we're able to flex on this molding? This is a smaller molding, and the reason some people might break this molding is because they go up too much. And we're just going to give it a little bit of flex, and we're just making the screws, we're making the finish nails a little bit more loose as we go all the way into the corner. And then we're going to do it on this side. And remember, we don't have to worry about hurting the glass because we're removing it. So this glass is tempered, it's very strong, it's pretty difficult to break in a way. So we're going to put it in there. Oh, there it is. We're lifting it up and we're just making it loose all the way around the whole perimeter. There we go. When you're using a bigger molding, sometimes it doesn't want to break free as big and there's bigger nails. So you're able to get a board like this, and you're able to put it down right here, and you're able to tap it. You can see how that brought it away. I'm going to do it on this side. And now you can see there's a gap forming because we're bringing the nail out of the hole. And we don't want to hit it too hard because we could break it. There we go. And now that it's pretty loose, we're able to work into the corner and get this nail a little bit more, this nail a little bit more, and now you can see we got the corner out, and we're just going to work our way around and get this corner. There we go. Now it's practically out. All right, we're just going to work our way all the way around and try to free up where all the nails are and do all four corners. There's a nail. There we go. There we go, and the molding is loose. Okay, now that the molding is loose, you can use a hammer. We prefer a tool like this where you're able to grab the nail and pull it out smoothly. And we pull out all the nails. There we go. These nails can be sharp, so you always want to take them out first just to prevent a glass break. And once that's done, we're going to try to break the seal around the edge of the glass because there is a silicone bead from the glass to the stiles and rails as well. So we're just going to go like this and break that bead. There we go. that the bead is broke, and you also want to break the seal between here so that on both sides, right now the glass is stuck to the bottom sticking. And so what we want to do is we want to break that seal as well. And so once we have that seal broke, we're just going to push up on the glass to get it out. There we go. There we go. And now that the bead is broken on both sides, we're able to remove it straight up. And once that glass is out, you just want to double check and make sure that there's no silicone left over. We're going to put a bead of silicone around the perimeter of the sticking, place in the new glass. We're going to remove all these nails, put the sticking back in, and reshoot it with the brad nail. Very easy. All right, we're back and we got all the nails taken out of the door. We have the surface cleaned up, and so now we're going to apply some more silicone. There's two different types of sticking on our doors and on many doors, and this one has an applied molding on both sides. So we're going to apply black silicone around the perimeter to avoid any light from shining through. And we also want to make sure that it makes everything watertight at the edges where the stiles and rails meet the sticking. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this black silicone. I'm going to put it into my gun. All right, I'm going to start putting a black bead around the perimeter. All right. And we want to make that bead big enough that when I put the glass down, it squishes out, but we don't want it to go onto the wood. Okay, got the silicone down, and I'm going to get the glass, and we're going to switch it to rain glass. This is a very popular model. It offers obscurity. We're going to drop it in. There we go. We're going to center it, and then we want to put small spacers or a piece of wood of some kind. Right here at the bottom, just to prevent it from dropping down when we stand the door upright if the silicone is not completely dry. There we go. Anything that's not metal will work fine at this. There we go, got it good and centered. So now that we have that, we're going to put more silicone around the perimeter. And we're going to pretty much try to fill in the gap entirely. To prevent any type of air infiltration or water infiltration. And depending on the size of the space, it can really eat up some silicone. But we want to fill in that gap and make sure to get a good seal. And just make sure it's filled and bridged. If it falls in, we want to do it again, just to make sure it keeps a good bridge between the glass and the wood. There we go. A little bit too much in the corner there. All right. Now a little trick that they taught me here in the shop is when we put this sticking in, when possible, we're going to try to put it in upside down per the way that we took it out, because there's a nail hole already here that goes into the wood, and when you flip it around, what happens is you don't want the nail to go into the exact same space because it'll be loose. So we want to make sure that when we use the same nail hole to prevent the need for repair, that it has a new home inside the stiles and rails so it's good and tight. So we're going to go ahead and put one corner in, another one. Rubber mallet. There we go. All right. Now that we got it in, now we're just going to hit it with some brad nails. Okay, we're going to make sure to push down against the wood, and we got to make sure that we're putting it in the center so that we don't create a chip in the wood, and we have to do it in a way that we do not hit the glass to make the glass shatter. There we go. And then we're just going to take some clear silicone and go around the perimeter of the outside to prevent any type of water from going in between the glass and the wood, and it's ready to be installed. Thank you and have a great day. We appreciate your business, and if you have any ideas for what we can shoot to help you with in any way with customer service or quality control, we'd love to make that video for you, so please give your feedback. Thanks again.